Y'all know what it is, man. So today we're gonna switch up the angle a little bit with the video. I don't know if I like this angle, but we trying new things. We trying new content. My book feel a little light. Anyway, let me pull up the chair. Let me see if the chair work. Oh, yeah. See, look, we got the notes. We got the whiteboard, mirror, and so now today we're about to talk about piece two from the collection. So let me go to it. Hopefully y'all can hear me. So a little review. The first piece from the collection was the bag, right? The bag. We went through everything about the bag. We talked about how the bag had the luggage, the bag had this, the bag had that, right? So the second piece of the collection is the puff sofa, right? So as you can see, we drew the puff sofa. The puff sofa, this is a side view right here, and this is the main view right here. I don't really have a reason yet for the puff sofa, but my reasoning was when I made it was like every time that you sat on it or you sat with friends, like you had a memorizing kind of like awakening, like in the flashbacks of movies, it's like a vision, like That's So Raven or something like that. So when I was making it, I was thinking like that, but I don't have a bunch of reasoning for it. So I'm gonna just let it come to me. I'm not gonna force it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna force anything. But I did have an idea because I wanted to put it in the film, and basically the puff couch in the film, when you sat on it, it was gonna take you back to a moment you had in your life, whether if you had a moment of regret, positivity, like you seen the future, like the future had great things from you, like you were sitting with friends, like whatever. It was going to give you this feeling of like, I either have to do something great or I have to fix something in the past or whatever it may be. But that's what I was, thinking about making it like 6 months ago. Now I feel like I'm on a whole different wave with that puff couch, right? The color's bright, so it's gonna be orange, right? Orange, the legs are gonna be acrylic and they're gonna be see-through, right? They're gonna be see-through. That's the signature piece. The signature that I'm gonna have on all my pieces. Something see-through, right? See-through on it, because the symbolism is I can see right through the bull. I can see right through everything. If you're a good person, you're a bad person, if you're trying to make it right, you can see right through the bull, right? So that's the signature that I'm gonna have on each and all my pieces, right? Because it doesn't matter, what type of person you are. People, especially me, like I can read energy, you know what I'm saying? If your energy good with me, your energy bad with me, like I can read it. Like it's not something that I could just be like, I gotta get over, you know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. Like I see it, I get that from my mom, my brother got the same thing. So it's like, we see it, we see it, we can't hide it, you know what I'm saying? So this is the side view too. So it's gonna be orange with the see-through acrylic legs. This is the side view I drew as well. And this is the second piece from the Charles Sylvester collection. It's a big month. It's a big month of May, right? And the big month of May is at the end of the month, we're going back to New York. And as the last YouTube video, it showed y'all the magazine process and how we're doing that. The magazine process is going to be cool. So on the beginning, the front page of the magazine is going to be me sitting on a couch, one of my pieces, right? That's going to be dropping next year. But it's already being made. So it's going to be me on the front, right? How we designed it, haven't really came up with it yet. But I kind of want the drawing that I put on the last YouTube video for the front cover with me floating on the couch on the front cover. And then the first couple pages will be each piece as a drawing that I drew with the description underneath why I made the piece, right? And then the second group of pages will be me in the warehouse, right? Talking to Adnis, walking through the warehouse, going through the sketches on the computer, right? The renderings, the color renderings, right? So those will be pictures too on it. And I'll have a dedication page as well, like, people on my mom, my brother, people, friends that stuck by me, stuff like that, my grandmother. There'll be a dedication page at the end, right? And this magazine will be the first magazine that introduces what I'm doing. So it's really like a rough draft magazine. And this magazine will be sent out to people, right? To post or whatever the case may be, free, no charge. And I'll hold some as well for the, true YouTube supporters that I already got. Well, we up to like 120. We up to like 120. So like, you know, a couple people have been commenting and stuff like that. I'm gonna definitely send a magazine to them. And that's gonna be the first part of summer. The second part of summer will be, you know, another kind of, not a magazine, but the rough draft of the film that I'm doing. So I'll be posting pictures of that as well. And the film not coming out till next year because that's going to take a long time, and I don't want to rush that. It's a lot of money, it's a lot of time. That's not something we're rushing. But another exciting piece too that I want to talk about to revert back to when I was talking to Minnie, the photographer, on the last YouTube video. He's going to be taking photos. The photos, he's dope. So the photos that he's going to be taking are going to be, you know, when I'm taking the furniture out of the manufacturer, right? I'm gonna have 3 movers. We're gonna have a moving truck, fits and whatnot, right? And we're gonna be loading it up into the truck. That's gonna be a whole segment in itself, right? I really wanna embrace this furniture, this house, like the whole experience of you moving into a house, you leaving a house, you getting furniture. Like this whole experience is going to be top to bottom what I'm trying to do with Charles Sylvester, right? It's really who I am, and I want to bring people along in this journey. Like I told y'all, this year isn't more so about the flashiness, right? It's more so about the nitty gritty. Like, how did you get to this point, right? Like we got work in like 40 minutes. I gotta beat the road in DC, but I'm like, I gotta get on this. I gotta keep giving content. I gotta keep being consistent, right? Consistency is bringing results, so I gotta preach that. But I find it so cool to do that. We'll talk about another piece too. We'll talk about piece 3. We'll talk about piece 3 because I have to. I love talking about it. So piece 3 is cool. We're going to jump. Oh, we won't talk about piece 3. Hold up. I got ahead of myself. Let me tell you why the baby pictures on each of the YouTubes, right? The baby pictures. It's important because everybody starts a brand and it's like, okay, let me just throw out the best pictures. Let me just do this. This company, this brand is a baby. It's a baby, right? And it's the rebirth of myself, the new beginning of myself. So we're starting from a baby, right? Just like my company. So each picture that is on the YouTube is me as a child, right? And that symbolizes in itself, it's like, okay, this is a rough draft. These are the beginning stages of the company. I am a baby. I am a new person. I am regrowing with the company again. So it makes no point to put old pictures of myself doing, you know, in a club or drinking or partying or just because it was a nice fit pic to put it on. No, we are reinventing ourselves as a child, right? And that's why it's so important to, you know, bring this happiness back in the business. Everything I'm doing is the rebirth, right? And that's what's so cool. So if people ask, oh, why you got baby pictures? Why you trying to be nostalgic? No, it has everything to do with the company, right? It has everything to do with the company. So when I do end up start posting myself again with fit pics or traveling, it's a new version of myself. It's a healthier version of myself. It's not the old version. Because when I even look at old pictures, I can't even see myself. I don't even know who that person is, right? So we're not going to talk about piece 3. Those are the things I wanted to talk about in this YouTube. Yeah, I just want to say, you know, appreciate y'all supporting. We going crazy right now. And now the thing about it is I'm learning about content. I'm seeing what I like, what I don't like. Okay, what camera do I eventually want to buy? I got to get a mic for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's growing, right? And I'm looking at other people's content too, and I'm taking from them what I like, what I don't like, right? And I think, just to revert back, I love how I'm showing the nitty gritty stuff. I want y'all to go back and look my first short. Go back and look at it. Depressed, wild, and don't know where I'm gonna go with left, right. You know what I'm saying? Go look back at that, and then now look at how far we've come. And now, we're about to take this step because we're already in production. So now I'm gonna start involving the actual production videos in the YouTube, right? You know, New York about to be the second home for now. And I don't know if it will be New York. I don't know if it be. I can't go to New York. I can't decide. Fashion Week is more your thing than mine. I can't even lie. I'd rather stay inside. So let me chill out. I can't do suit and tie. Can't be in a room with you and stand on different sides. Let me chill out. So, yeah, man, that's piece 2. And we're gonna keep hitting it. We're gonna keep hitting it. So when we do events, when we do this, we can revert back and I can do giveaways and I can ask questions and we can, you know, keep going. Also, just relaunched my Rarity House page too. Rarity House is a big part. You know, Rarity was my first company. Like I already told y'all, we won't get into that. But Rarity House is the end game, right? Rarity House is the end game. Rarity House is the mid-century modern speakeasy welcoming. That's all I'm gonna say to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we building up that capital too. So we doing everything through God, man. God's giving us strength, man. I just want to tell y'all we're gonna head out, man.